Let's walk over here and look at some more things.
What about like grains?
Grain? If you go to Europe and buy wheat, my wife travels the world.
I mean like beans.
Beans are great. They haven't modified those. As long as something's as it was created, it's great.
Lentils. And
Those are wonderful protein items. They're so good for us. Very good.
Do you drink coffee?
No, coffee's a poison.
That's sad to hear.
You see, because I eat well and I get plenty of sleep, I don't need caffeine.
Stop drinking it.
Caffeine is just, you know, I make kombucha, which has every B vitamin. When I drink it, I'm just like awake. But what's amazing, I can go right to sleep because it's not a drug. It's B vitamins. If you haven't had pears yet, there's a lot right here, and they're good.
Found some on the ground. They're delicious.
You see this little boy here? He's enjoying it. I love these kids, man. They get it.
Hey,
Yes.
can I please have them?
You see that pear over there? Get that yellow one. It's probably pretty ripe. Right over there. See over there? Walk over there and get that pear. Pick it up and eat it. Right there. Straight ahead. Keep going.
Oh, he's in one of these ones, but I think they got some black spots.
Okay, then get this green one right here.
We had this one that he had just eaten. We were working on it. No?
Where's the one? Which one?
He was saying this one, but look.
You can get that one right there. Or look.
That orange one? No! Ooh, this one?
That's fine. Yeah. The brown spot is just where a bird bit into it. Just eat around it.
You can eat on
It
the
won't
other
hurt
side,
you.
he's saying.
See, we're so cosmetic oriented in this society. Can I tell you something about our cosmetic orientation? It's so stupid.
No.
I read an article here several years ago. It really arrested my attention. In Japan, the consumer goes to the store and pays 1/3 to 50% more for vegetables with bug bites. Did you hear me? 50% more for and their mentality is the other stuff is so poisonous the bug won't eat it. And they're right. A bug bite isn't toxic. And he's just saying this is safe to eat. That stuff you buy in the store that's totally clean, untouched, is poisonous and nothing in nature will touch it. They know better. Oh, don't mix them up. You might not like that.
What happened?
Just try them.
She likes the fruit too.
What happened?
Let me take you over here and show you my cabbage that I'm growing in my orchard with no irrigation.
Hey, I
And then you're gonna pick up one and see how heavy it is. See this nice cabbage over here? Look where it's growing. It's growing in my orchard under my trees. And it's never been watered the whole year. Can I tell you something? Everybody listen to me real clearly. The reason we have large farms in the United States is because they're producing so little. Really. They're huge because they're producing so little. You see, in this space where I'm growing all these trees, I'm growing cabbage. Look at the size of that one over there. Better than anything any farmer is growing in this funky strip soil. And these were never watered the entire summer. We're going to go pick up one. You're going to be shocked at the weight. See, it's so heavy. See here? This is a Spartan apple that's really good. This apple is no longer available because scientists tell you this apple has an inherent weakness that every year the apples get smaller. It's not happening here. I don't know where they're coming from. But you can't buy it anymore. It's a great apple. It gets smaller. I'm just telling you, all the stupid lies they tell us, man. You understand? See over there where Phil is? You see all those beautiful cucumbers? Those are pickling cucumbers. And they're just growing in my orchard, unattended, no water, just thriving. So all you have to do is just drop seeds in the ground and walk off. And it goes well. Well, you laugh, but you know how God plants seeds?
You drop them on the ground a lot.
They blow in. And no one does anything, they grow great.
So you don't plant, you just drop them.
I just drop seeds.
You watered them while they were germinating.
In my garden, because there's no cover like this, and when it's dry, this time of year, I have to get them. Once they're up, I stop watering. But just to get them up. Now, I never water until like June, July. Because up and then we have rain. See my dog eating that nice pear? I mean, and look at my dog. This dog is 14 years old. Look at the color of her hair, no gray. She has no tumors because she does not eat dog food. My neighbor's dogs, half her age, are grossly overweight. They have major tumors and they're sick. This dog eats nothing but live food in my yard. You know what's so brain dead about us? until the industrial, you think you got to feed dogs dog food. Everybody hearing me? That's what you think. But until the Industrial Revolution, it was less than 100 years ago, no one fed their dog food. It didn't exist. Dogs ate what they ate. You just fed them what you ate, and they're great. These guys just totally eat out of my garden all day long. They eat apples, pears. You know what's interesting about dogs? Can I tell you something? When you go to the store, you ought to take your dog. And if your dog won't eat it, don't buy it. You're laughing, but if I buy an apple from Costco and give it to my dog, she won't eat it because she knows it's poisonous. You want to hear something scary? If you go to Sunny Farms and buy their organic carrots, those real small, beautiful carrots, organic carrots, my dog won't eat them. And so I'm flipping out, so I go to Roger, the owner of the old one, says, Roger, talking. My dog pulls carrots out of my garden all day long and eats them, loves them. And she won't enjoy organic carrot. He gets a sad look on his face and says, Paul, they raise them organically, but the producer sprays them for shelf life. You can feel the slime on them. Your dog's picking up on the spray. You see, all of nature except us is connected instinctively to the Creator and knows how to live. It's only us that don't. It's huge. Now, can you do me a favor? This little barrel, could you push it along that fence out to the grass? Oh, I'd love to. And then later I'm going to have to run down my chicken things because it's so much easier for you. I don't walk well, so that's very helpful. Thank you. And then come on back.
Do you give your chicken grass
Helping me
clippings?
for a second.
Grass clippings,
Yeah,
everything
grass.
from my garden, all my weeds, everything from my house, and all my actions.
I was reading that you're not supposed to give them the grass clippings, which, you know, that you every mow.
Why not?
Because they said they'll get, I don't know what it's called, where they get stuck in their gut.
Again, these stupid lies.
Yeah, okay.
Track with me. Someone told her you can't give chickens grass clippings because they'll suck in their guts. Who's ever noticed wild flocks of wild turkeys, which are similar to chickens, geese, pheasants, all living in nature, eating no grain except for some when the grass heads up and they're eating grass all year long? I'm just telling you, see, these are the things that flip me out. The stuff they tell you is utter insanity. There's no demonstration of it. It makes absolutely no sense. And they're experts and people believe it. Look at this man pulling weeds. Do you see how easily they're coming out?
I can't help it, Paul. It's fun.
You see how easily they come out? You see, you pull weeds in the dirt, they break off. It's just, everything about this is fun. And you see, the Creator made it that way. Thank you. I'm just telling you, man, we got to get it. When things get difficult and hard, it's not by design. It's not by design. Look at that little kid. He's having fun here. Watch it. Get around it. Just pull it right up. Reach it in there. That's a dandelion.
My kid can do it.
That's why I used to get the cabbage off. You see, when you pull dandelions, you're pulling and they break off. You see that little kid, man, just out. You want to hear something hilarious? When they film first came out in August 2011, I had people coming here all winter. And I had this organic farmer coming from Ontario, Canada. And he saw, this is February, he saw a carrot in my garden. He said, oh, you can't eat that. I says, what? I eat them all day long. He says, no way, not this time of year. He says, go pull up and eat it. This was so hilarious. That man literally fell over because it came out of the ground so easy. It was a big carrot. He's out ready to yank like at his place. And he fell over because it came out. He ate that thing and was in total shock. He said, I never had anything so sweet and good. I says, well, you're supposed to be good. And in the winter, they actually get sweeter because the ground freezes. The sugar content comes up. Let me tell you why everything in people's farms die in the winter. Track with me. At 40 below zero in Canada, nothing in nature ever dies. Are you tracking? Where you live, I don't care where you live right now. You go out in nature, after the end of the winter, there's nothing dead. Everything's alive. Why? Because the skin is an insulator. It insulates the ground and the roots are totally protected. In everybody's farm next to nature, whatever they have during the winter freezes out and dies because there's no covering. The skin's gone. I'm just telling you, man, it's so obvious, so plain if you're just semi-looking, and we don't. And people always ask me, you're eating food all winter? Well, everything in nature is, except the bear. He takes a nap, but everybody else is eating. I mean, it's just so stupid, our thoughts. Everything in nature eats all winter. So do I. Stuff grows. I have great food in my garden all winter. I never have any shortage. It's just crazy. Anyway, let's walk over here and check out some really nice looking kale. Does anybody not like kale?
My husband didn't used to until he tasted yours.
I just want you to know the Creator made everything. And if something doesn't taste good, something's not right.
Okay, go.
She's getting wet. See all that water coming out? What's that like?
Really good. Here, take a bite of this.
Any gardeners here growing
Juiciest
leeks?
plum I've ever had.
Here, take a bite. Anybody growing leeks? These aren't that big.
No, can't pick them from the tree.
Almost static.
Kind of stuck with this. You're good.
Where did you found that?
Now look at the color of this kale. Whoa. Is this cool looking? I'm telling you, the funky bushes in your yard don't look this good.
This is which kind?
This is one I don't know the name. I've got to find out what it is, but I'm gonna collect seed. This is an awesome apple called Honeycrisp. And this apple will store in my cooler for the whole winter, and I won't eat that apple until next spring, next summer.
There's a buggy on it.
It's okay, the bug won't touch it. Now, does someone not care for kale? Kind of like, it's not one of my favorites. Come here.
I don't care for kale.
Now, we all know from experience, everybody look at me, we all know that stems are tough, stringy, and usually bitter. You follow me? Everybody connecting? Start at the stem, eat your way back and talk to us, and be very honest. Somebody,
Tastes like tastes exactly like something else. What is it?
You had kale for the first time last week.
start the stem.
I always think it tastes like broccoli.
Come on.
Broccoli, yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Broccoli.
But is it tough?
It's like broccoli.
Is it tough?
No,
Is it bitter?
not bitter. Sorry, I'm not being descriptive enough.
Would you eat it again?
There's no aphids on it.
Interesting to me how many plants have a peppery taste to them.
But when it's all dried up,
Here,
it's
I'll pass it back.
Here's more.
yeah. When it's all
Here,
dried
here.
up, it's
I'll get a bigger piece for you.
Here, pass it back. Coming back.
Here, somebody want a nice. It's gonna be just as tender. That'll feed that. Yes, you may, buddy.
It's so good.
Here you go. You want one?
okay, the leaves are a little bit bitter. I'll take one.
Leaf?
The stem is much better.
Okay. Yeah, I love the stems. The stems are really sweet. I find that, usually it's the opposite.
Yeah.
She just cut the stems off all our kale a few years ago.
Check out the rib.
The stems are so.
Hours.
And are you noticing the water content? How much water is in this stuff? The stems are full of water. It's just like, this is how it's supposed to be. This is the norm.
Is there any difference in mineral content between this kale and that kale?
I don't know. I haven't analyzed them, but I just love the color of this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna collect seed because this is just such a good looking thing.
Yeah.
And I think they're all, when I eat them, I'm not telling you the difference in my body. So they all feel the same for me.
So I like your Russian kale. I've been putting that in smoothies. It's amazing.
It's good food.
Good stuff.
It's powerful food.
This all came up this year?
Yeah, all this is planted by seed. This is planted like in March and in May.
And you grow kale all winter.
This will feed me the whole winter. This is what I love about it. When it's freezing outside, there's ice in the ground and there's snow, this is putting on new growth. I tell you what happens in our house. It's so hilarious. My wife has people come over for dinner in January. This happens to everyone who comes. It's so funny. They come for dinner and we always have kale salad because that's what we have. We always try to have live food. And so everybody who comes makes a statement. Carol, we came to your house really hungry, want to eat a dinner. All we had is salad and we're full. She just laughs, says, you're not full, you're satisfied. You just got live food that was picked 10 minutes ago. And your body is saying, thank you. You just fed my cells. Now you can have the rest of the meal, you're not full, but just realize what's going on. And she asked, when's the last time you had live food? Look at her kind of like, what? Live food? They don't even know what that term is. It's not something they even connect to in life because everything they eat out of boxes, cans, dead food. And when you get live food, it's just like I'm full. I'm satisfied because it's what it does. It's just so fun to watch people's responses.